goes on to tell me about the Winstead Wild Man, which I kind of knew a little bit about. What he said was that he's hunting for him, and that he's recorded sounds, and that he's done interviews with other witnesses. My guest is Jeff Messenger. Jeff, welcome to the show.
This is JJ. In this video, I'm going to feature a recording that I made about 4 years ago, and it was in the general vicinity of my home. Now, at the time, my home was having a lot of activity. I was recording unknown vocals in the woods behind my house by the brook that was running back there. At night, there were footsteps on the rooftop. Very light footsteps, though, like whatever was up there was small or young. I got in the habit of leaving containers of honey every couple weeks, and various items on my footpath were left in return, like a hawk feather, a bird's nest, and turkey feathers. Even a raccoon skull, as I was preparing to leave the home because I could no longer afford the upkeep of the house and was forced to sell it. These unknowns from the woods were coming there. I saw 2 young ones on the edge of the woods. I filmed them. Unfortunately, they just came out as black blobs, but one is ducking behind a fallen tree. Now, people have a hard time believing this. I get it. It's very unbelievable, and if I wasn't directly involved, I myself would be filled with doubts and skepticism with anyone making these claims. This recording I would like to share is from 4 years ago, as I said. It was recorded on a September evening. It wasn't that late. It was approximately 5 o'clock in the evening, 6 o'clock. And unfortunately, there are all sorts of nature sounds that are flooding into the recording. You have autumn crickets. You have birds, many birds. In the evening, the birds get very, very active with their calls. You have, on occasion, dogs barking. You have airplanes. In traffic, there's a road not that far away from where I'm recording. You get car noises, just all sorts of variable noises that are coming in. And behind all that, there's a rough, gruff voice. You know, extremely rough and gruff, not a normal human type sounding voice. I can testify that it was unusual. It was a one-time occurrence. There's no neighbor on that residential area that has that kind of voice. And it seems to have force behind the voice. It has that distinct syntax and timing that I've recorded with the forced unknowns. They have a certain mannerism about how they speak. So I believe this is actually an unknown from the forest, quite possibly a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot. Okay, towards the end of that clip, you can seemingly make out some English words, including my name, Jeffrey. Now that may indicate in people's minds that this is indeed a human voice being distorted in the distance. But the way it's interspersed with "ras" and that type of sound, and tree and wood knocks, would suggest differently to me. Now, someone may think that I am being pranked, or someone is pranking me, but no one was aware of what I was doing at that time. No one was aware of where I was recording, what I was doing, that type of research that I was engaged in. Your thoughts, your opinions, I welcome them. Thank you. Oh yes, please like, share, and comment. Helps the algorithm.